Woo-woo dude has also said that he sees something coming bigger than 9/11, an attack in the US. He's seeing like multiple 9/11 type attacks. Will we see either one or multiple 9/11 type attacks in the United States by the end of this year?
I get two yeses. Dang, that's not a good thing there.
Yeah. Are the white hats working on stopping these? Yes. Is it possible that some will come get through and start and then maybe get stopped? Okay. They have just confirmed one case of Ebola in Africa. Trump's like, it's in Africa. They're not coming here to the United States.
I remember them saying that about the COVID too.
Is this them trying to really scare people again into another pandemic?
And look at this. The very first card was a temperance card. So that doesn't give me much to worry about. They're just trying to get people to realize this is what they've been wanting to do for a long time. I think Trump is right. He's not coming.
Look at what our 2020 quarter was. A bat. And what did they say caused the COVID?
COVID.
A
Yeah.
bat, right?
Yeah.
And 2026 quarter is a ship. And how is Hantavirus? How was that started? Where was
By a
that?
ship.
On a cruise ship.
On the money. Look,
Yeah.
on the coins. Do we have forecasting quarters? But that would be a yes.
We know that the hantavirus comes from basically rat poop. Hantavirus may survive in human sperm for up to 6 years and cause transmission risk. Experts recommend safe sex protocols to cut risk. Is this real?
I think they're putting that out there to see how they're watching people. You see how he's watching his crowd. These guys want to see how people react.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel called The Three of Pentacles. We're 3 tarot card readers, 1 and 2, and the third one's on vacation. And we like to read on hot topics and hidden history, the paranormal. We like to open up everybody's eyes if we can by doing our research, and we invite you to do yours as well. Get your magnifying glasses out. In this video, we are going to be doing rapid fire pulls. So it's going to be really quick, so really you have to keep up with us. It's going to be really fast. But before we do that, I would like to introduce my beautiful sister, Lynn.
Hi, everybody.
Sister. And my name is Barbara.
Our beautiful Barbara.
Thank you. We like to read for entertainment purposes, but not only because we go really deep, and we also do research, and we get all the images and the documentations and historic books and everything. So we also do our research. That's why we have our magnifying glasses, and we look for things on our own, not just what people tell us, but we like to vet out what we are being fed before we eat it or drink it. Did I leave anything out of the intro? Sometimes I get rolling and I don't even know what I'm doing.
I think we're good.
Okay, it is what it is.
So we just released a video on the 15th of May about Tiamat and Billy Carson, one of his videos and stuff like that. We had asked if Atlantis was a part of Tiamat, and we had gotten a yes. I forgot to ask if Lemuria was also a part of Tiamat, because we often hear that Lemuria and Atlantis were around at the same time. So I don't know if you can do it in 3 cards or if you're going to have to do a full pull, but was Lemuria also a part of Tiamat?
Okay, when you say Lemuria, refresh my memory, and also for the people that are watching.
Lemuria was considered the divine feminine, and they're more from the Pacific side of the world, and Atlantis was more the Atlantic side, obviously. Atlantis was the divine masculine. The beings of Lemuria were actually really tall, I think between 12 and 15 tall, kind of more androgynous looking, literally probably, go watch the movie Avatar. And it screams to me Lumerians, so, but yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, and you want to know if at the same time.
I want to know if Lemuria was also a part of Tiamat, like Atlantis was. Yeah. Okay. You just have to go watch our video on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a full pull, but I'll be really quick. Just to get more information from it.
Yeah. I just figured I'd start us out there since we had just released that video. I'm like, Let's ask. We forgot.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was part of
Okay.
it because I do get
Yeah.
a soft yes, and I do get two major arcana in the same pool. But there was
Yep.
some type of change that went on, of course, with the explosion and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That makes
whoever
sense.
they were, the Lemuria, I think they were very good fighters,
Oh,
very, very good fighters,
hmm.
I think. And they were
Interesting.
very true to themselves, very true and very, just because they were good fighters, but at the same time, they kept their boundaries and they were, pretty righteous.
Okay.
So it
Very interesting.
looks like they're good people,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
good beings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So I just pulled up on X, and apparently there is a bushfire in Simi Valley, California.
Mhm.
Let's check on this. Is it a natural? Was it started intentionally? It
A
says
bushfire.
evacuations are underway, and the Ronald Reagan Library, Presidential Library, is there too, and it's been said that they had to evacuate as well. But I want to see
Okay.
who started this fire.
Okay, you want to see who started it?
Yeah.
Okay, who started that fire? There's a song called "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Yeah, Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Yeah, he was down here in Florida a few months ago. Just crashed somebody's concert and got on. Some friends of ours got on stage at their a Billy Joel tribute band, and he
Uh-huh.
just crashed and got up there and started playing.
Interesting.
They love that. Okay, so who started this fire? Mm, okay, let me look. I think somebody started. Okay, there was some type of agreement to get that fire started.
Okay.
There's some type of agreement. So it doesn't really say who exactly, but maybe it was a good people. I mean, just a justice
They could
card
be
and an
flushing out.
agreement.
Well, did you just pull 2 cards or did you pull 3?
No, I pulled 5 cards, but my very
Oh,
first card was a fire starter card
oh,
because you see the stick, that's a fire
okay.
starter.
Yeah.
And this is being enlightened, getting enlightenment on it.
It's a wake up call.
And a
Okay.
wake up call. So it's wake up. Maybe they're trying to wake people up about something out there where the fires are. But looks like there's an agreement to get that
Agreement to
done.
it.
I don't really see any bad cards. And so,
Which
oh yeah, there's
number
another
was that?
card. Look, yeah, they all agreed.
Okay.
Somebody agreed to do it.
All right. So it's signaling something. Hopefully we'll find out. Okay.
Something like
Over the weekend, thousands of British marched towards Parliament Square for the United Kingdom rally. It says UK citizens demand deportations and take their country and culture back. Did this march, is it gonna
where's it gonna
count
go?
for them? Is it gonna change anything the way Keir Starmer is running the country or anything like that? I mean, is this a good start to the Brits waking up? What do we need to know about this march?
Okay, well, this is definitely they're fighting for it, fighting
Mhm.
for it to happen. I believe they're going to bring justice in. They're going
Okay,
to
good.
make sure something happens, something changed,
Okay,
something changes because she's very fierce and she's very brutal. She draws boundaries, so that energy stepping in.
okay,
And
okay.
also, this a lot of people aren't going to like it
Yep.
because that's their country by now, and I
Mhm.
think they're going to end up with the world. It's going to come full circle. I think they're going to get some people out of there.
Okay, okay. Well, that'll
Yeah,
be
but
good.
justice is definitely coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have it right now real quick, but I did see that apparently they have just confirmed 1 case of Ebola in Africa. So is this all a part of the the World Health Organization? Is this them trying to really scare people again into another pandemic? I was gonna initially ask if they were gonna start pushing it again, because we already have the Hantavirus, but I
Hmm.
did see Trump and they're like, well, blah blah blah, and Trump's like, it's in Africa. They're not coming here to the United States.
Yeah, I remember them saying that about the COVID too. Let's see. What do you know about that?
Well,
Let's see what we need to know. Is Ebola coming to the state? I don't. I think it's a strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just trying to get people to realize this is what they've been wanting to do for a long time. And look at this. The very first card was a Temperance card, so that doesn't give me much to worry about. That balances things out. And then I also get the Star card. So those are beautiful cards. Hope and harmony, balancing things out. So I don't. I think Trump is right. He's not coming.
Okay.
You know what I mean,
All right. So I'm gonna
according to the cards.
yeah, Ebola was last here, it looks like in 2014.
Mhm.
So since I'm on this one, let me share this. I think this came from an X post. So we had SARS in 2002, swine flu in 2008, Ebola in 2014, COVID in 2020, and now we have the Hantavirus, right?
Mhm.
But what's interesting, and I haven't been able to go back, but look at what our 2020 quarter was of bats. And what did they say caused the COVID?
COVID.
A
Yeah.
bat, right?
Yeah.
And 2026 quarter is a ship. And how is Hantavirus? How was that started? Where was
By
that?
ship.
On a cruise ship. Were they forecasting? Were the quarters forecasting? The
Do we have forecasting quarters?
you never know, right? I mean, they have to throw it in our face, right? So that's
Yeah.
interesting. Were these quarters, US quarters, actually forecasting what was coming to us with these viruses?
Were they forecasting? Okay. I don't remember seeing a quarter with a bat on it. Goodness. Okay.
It said it was a national parks thing. So
Can you believe the temperance is back? But that would be a yes.
yeah,
That would be
yeah,
yes. And look, she's back again too. The world is back. So that was a big deal. On the money, look, on
yeah,
the coins.
yeah.
They wanted to show people on the coins.
Isn't that
Gosh, we
interesting?
have to start open our
We
eyes even
you got to
more
look
now.
at everything because signs are out there for everything, right?
Yeah, yeah. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's gonna wreak havoc.
Yeah. So since we're on that, Mark Atwood had a post about well, Shadow of Ezra had a post, and then Mark Atwood retweeted it, re-xed it. Shadow of Ezra says the Dr. Deborah Bricks starts to laugh and suggests that we need to begin testing the population for hantavirus with
Mhm.
PCR testing. And for those of you that don't remember who Dr. Bricks is, she was Fauci's sidekick when
Oh,
it came out.
okay.
So she says there could be more human to human transmission occurring. Now,
Mm.
we know that the hantavirus comes from basically rat poop
Yeah,
and supposedly not airborne or whatnot, I mean, and she's laughing in this video. So Mark Atwood asks, is this the demon or is this an actor playing a demon? She looks totally different than she did during 2020 during the COVID stuff. So are we seeing the real Dr. Burks, however she pronounced it, or is this just helping us, show how satanic they are?
I don't think I think we're seeing a funny actor
Yeah.
because look at this. That's a new beginning and something coming into fruition. So that could be a new person
Okay.
starting to do the job that she was
Yeah.
doing. So I don't really think, even though this is a soft yes, but I ask who who is she really?
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
but I think that's an actor.
Okay.
That's a
Work,
fun
what working for the
improvising.
good side or the bad side? Which side is she on?
This actress.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, she's definitely working. So let's
Yeah.
see what she's oh, I think she's working to help work things out. So she must be on the good side.
On the good
you know,
side.
in the
Yeah, you're
sense
not
where
getting any bad cards.
no,
So,
no, I'm not getting any
okay.
bad cards. And this is actually sixes are resolved. So she's
Yeah.
helping to resolve something strategically. And she's in cahoots with the good guy.
All right. We're
So
going to go one more with the hantavirus.
okay, yeah, that's important right
This
now.
is from the Telegraph newspaper. Hantavirus may survive in human sperm for up to 6 years and cause transmission risk. Study
Mm,
finds virus survived in the testes of a 55-year-old man for 71 months, and experts recommend safe sex protocols to cut risk. Is this real? I
yeah.
mean, who's putting it in a 55-year-old man to test? Or did this 55-year-old man come up with it because he was kissing a rat's ass?
Let's see if that's true. How long did they say it would last in the human sperm?
Up to 6 years.
Hmm. That could be a possibility. Let's see.
How
Mm,
does it stay in their body for 6 years and not kill them?
I think this is something that these guys want to see how people react.
Yeah, just to test people again,
Yeah,
another
just to
like
see,
another test to see how the population is going to handle.
just to see what they say.
Yep.
See if
Yep.
it's waking people up. I think it's a nod
Yeah.
because look at these good cards here.
Yeah.
I get the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands, but I think they're putting that out there to see how they're watching people. You see how he's watching his
Yeah.
cards. Yeah,
Watching us laugh at it, but hopefully others are too. I mean, I'm like, how, oh God, I don't know. I mean, that tells me that if a guy can live with it in his system for 6 years, maybe it's not so deadly.
yeah,
That's
yeah. That's
how
right.
I would read that. Okay. Let's just do a quick update on this tick exposure explosion. I know we read on it not
Hmm.
too long ago, but now I'm seeing so many more posts, and they're talking about how some of these ticks now are even like programmed to like really come after you and stuff, like, to target people. I'm like, okay. I think we got that it was not as bad as people are telling us. Again, let's get an update. I mean, I will tell you from here in Central Virginia, it seems like there's more ticks than there were last year. It seems like
Really,
that they have progressed every year. Um,
really.
maybe it's just that I'm getting more of them on me, but I mean, yeah. So what's going on
But
with this
last
tick?
summer when I was up there, I didn't hear you say anything about it.
It was just, to me, it's just normal because I'm outside with the dogs all the
Yeah.
time. It says they're showing like genetically modified weaponized ticks are being
Mm.
dropped from the sky into farms in boxes. Now I don't think they're all being dropped, but I think some are. I think people have been taking, dropping them off and stuff like that. Yeah, they say weaponized, and then they say that these ticks like come after you. Like I'm
The
like,
attack,
I
attack,
mean,
attack tick.
they always go after whatever, they need the blood, right? So, but
Yeah.
so what's going on with the ticks? Is it getting worse? Is it about the same as we read the last time? What's just
Attack of the ticks, the tic tacs,
tic tacs? Yeah. I mean, it's this
tick
is
attacks.
I'm sure this was definitely a part of their plan back in the day because
When,
Bill
as soon as
Gates
you said that, I got that, pulled that.
yeah, okay. You
It's
know,
there was the plan, but look, that's in the past.
yeah.
So here's the temperance again. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of these subjects that are coming up are getting the temperance energy. So it's like it's working out. Okay, you get the Empress, and she's outside, and she's abundance, and she's outside too. It's
Yeah.
almost like telling us to just don't worry about being outside. It's a
Yeah.
strategy. It's a strategy. Don't worry about being outside. She's outside. She's outside. Look, she's outside.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
outside.
you,
Just, you know,
people do have to be careful. You have to make sure that you're clearing the tick energy and stuff like that, I would say,
yeah.
Because there is Lyme disease, they've infected the ticks with all these different diseases. So those are out there.
So as soon
But
as you said that, I turned
yeah,
the deck over, and that's exactly what you're saying.
exactly. Hmm. Yep.
So you have all this beautiful stuff, and you can
Yep.
stay out there and take care of this strategy, but and also and also not only this, that means take
Yeah.
heed as well
Hmm.
amongst all these beautiful cards.
Yeah.
Take heed, just like Lynn said.
Yeah. Okay.
Take heed.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think ticks were probably, I'm going to say, even like lab grown and started and released into I don't even think they're natural. I don't think I've never gotten that they've been here this whole time, probably like a cockroach,
Yeah,
who have apparently been here millions of years, right?
yeah,
Or
they
so
can
they tell
survive.
us.
They're the only insects that can survive a nuclear explosion. I heard.
Well, if that's true, then who designed them for that? But
Hey,
then that
good
also
question.
brings you up to the fact that did we ever really have nuclear explosions? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole other rabbit hole to go down. A post from Jack Straw a couple days ago, I think. Blackout is coming and it'll be terrifying. Power grids to be seized by military. When the lights die, there will be no warning. Total darkness, total silence. The phones will go dead. The internet will be gone. Banks frozen. Streets empty. For days, we'll feel dead. No news, no help. Only the sound of your own heartbeat. Okay, Jack, you're going a little
Oh,
crazy.
dang, he's Doctor Doom, huh?
But we've been hearing about blackouts and everything else, so let's kind of get an update. Are we going to start to see blackouts, let's say, over the summer? Because we've been hearing a lot about, from Cliff High and the Webbot data, and things are going to get a little weird. And I think even Woo Woo Dude has seen some things and stuff like that. So let's go with summertime. Are we going to actually start to see some of these blackouts? Because I think we've always pulled in the past, and I think even Janine has too, that they're not going to be everywhere, but it's probably going to maybe be a little more strategic.
Yeah, I think we'll start seeing some, and it depends
Okay.
on the place, though. We'll
Yeah.
start seeing some. It's going to depend on where you are,
Yeah.
because this guy moves and he
Hmm.
moves,
Hmm.
and she's independent, so it's going to be in different places.
Do you want to
Different.
ask if it's going to be in Cabal Run? Because I don't even want to just say Democratic because we have some rhinos out there. Is it going to be in Cabal Run cities?
Um, I do get the vulnerability card, so those cities will probably be vulnerable.
Yeah.
As it clarifies, I get these as well. Those like surrender to, and they'll be shut down.
Okay.
But these are two shutdown cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, the most vulnerable cities will be those cities, yeah, where they
Yeah.
still have control.
Okay.
And this is on the bottom. It could be the working cities like capitals or where a lot of people are, like New York.
Major cities. Yeah,
Major
absolutely. Major
cities, yeah,
cities. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, major
Yeah.
cities.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was watching our buddy Joe, JSnip4, and he had mentioned this Brandon Biggs. I haven't watched any of Brandon's videos, but apparently he's had his visions and stuff like that, and he's been pretty good about things. And Richard Woo Woo Dude has also said that he sees something coming bigger than 9/11, an attack in the US bigger than 9/11. And Brandon Biggs is saying he's seeing like multiple 9/11 type attacks happening. Will we see either one or multiple 9/11 type attacks in the United States by the end of this year?
Ah, okay,
Ooh,
yes.
okay.
Dang. I get two yeses. Dang.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I get the king of
Okay.
cups. That's not a good thing there. That's not good. Let me pull some clarifiers. Yeah, and hey, that's another confirmation. And I get a carefulness card about it as well. So that be careful because that, it can happen in your city. So I do get some stuff like that. You want me to pull any clarifiers on that?
You
Because
want to
that's
see who's,
that's a little daunting.
yeah, let's see who's behind these attacks that are going to come. Good guys, bad guys? Are these going to be controlled? It may just be things that are in the works that can't be stopped.
Get the high priestess.
So they're not going to tell us.
So that's one card. I'm going to pull two more cards. That's not good either.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Okay.
They're already working on something. Look at that. They're
All right.
secretly working on something, the bad guys. I guess these could be the minions that are left.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Oh, but check this out.
Oh,
Some type of energy is going to step in.
I was just going to ask, are the white hats working on stopping these? Yes. Is it possible that some will come get through and start and then maybe get stopped? Okay. All right. There are multiples? Yes.
Ask if there's more than two.
Is there more than two? Yes. Well, I mean, you got that 8 of Wands too, which could be a bunch coming in. So, I would imagine this is the cabal. Is it the remaining minions? So this is all stuff that's been going, and it's
Yeah, it's
probably,
already been set.
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like some of the weather manipulation and stuff like that. So,
But with these two coming together,
yep.
there's going to be a lots of stopping, a
Oh, I
lots of
think so
law
too.
coming through, a
Yeah.
lots of
Yep.
because she's not even a king of swords. She's a queen of swords. She's even brutal
Yep.
with the brutal truth, and she's hardcore.
Yeah. Will the public see these attacks be stopped and even okay? So this will help wake up the public as well. All right. Will some of the attacks be allowed to go through to show the public? Okay. So this may be where they stop some of them and stuff like that too.
It could be. That's why that's probably at the bottom of the
Yeah.
deck, and then
Yeah.
next to the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, they got to use everything and kind of let things go so people can see, right? Because if they stop everything behind the scenes, people aren't going to
Nobody
get.
would ever realize it.
Yeah, exactly. So let me check.
Oh, that's a little, little
Yeah.
daunting that
Yeah.
thing, but it is what it is.
Yep. Okay. Cliff High. He talks about the chemtrails and that Trump cannot stop the chemtrails. Is this true? Do the White Hats have any way of actually stopping? Here it is. Trump has no power. He cannot stop chemtrails. Think about the huge amount of money that is being used every day to spray the chemtrails. It's so scary to contemplate that even men with fortitude in their minds do not want to think about this. Everyone can bitch about Maisie all they want, but until Trump tries to shut down the chemtrails, he's just another stooge. It's funny that he said that.
Who's that, Uncle?
Working quietly on this
Uncle
issue.
Cliff said that.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Cliff doesn't necessarily. He knows what Trump is doing. I think sometimes Cliff says stuff like this because I just listened to his interview with Mark Atwood. So, they are trying to get nanoparticles. So let's see. Could Trump actually put a stop to chemtrails right now? Let's say Trump and the White Hats. Let's see if there's a way for them to actually stop them.
I think they already stopped them. Because I did a 7-card pull to see past, present, and the near future.
Yeah.
I think they stopped them at least 3 years ago. I think they stopped them 3 years ago.
I mean, I've been getting chemtrailed with shit, so they haven't stopped everything.
But that's the thing. They're not going to stop everything because they want people to realize it.
Yeah.
You see the chemtrails in that card?
Yeah.
They want people to realize it. So if they stop everything immediately, people won't really get it.
It's true. That's true.
So, and look, these guys outside under the sky and everything like that. But we might need another 2 years because that's in the near future. Might need another 2 years around the world. He had that world in his hand.
Yeah.
for everybody to grasp it, to wake up from their sleep and to grasp it. That's what I'm getting. And then things will get better. Things will
Yeah.
get better.
Yeah.
Moving out of troubled water and it's a new beginning.
I know, I think Janine has pulled in the past that she thinks they've sprayed things to make things better too. So
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, there's all types of sprays coming in
yeah.
this card. That's at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
So they might be spraying good things and bad things because they can't stop it altogether.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, just like you said, if they stopped everything, then people want it. There's still people that don't even
I
look
know,
at the
they don't
sky
even
and
realize
understand that
difference.
there's a streak up there.
They don't
A
understand
streak.
the difference between a chemtrail and a contrail. I know.
I have to tell them, I said, you know how popcorn looks? Popcorn?
I actually had a friend asking me about that because I said something about chemtrails killing some of my plants, and he goes, "What do you know about that?" I was like, "Ooh, good."
Oh, good.
Okay, so since we're on this, we're going to go ahead to another Cliff post, and he writes, "As we enter June, the many, many cries within the U.S. and global politics will manifest as a real strangeness as they coalesce around just four major themes that themselves will all focus on the Fed and its currency. The very real concerns of the deep state will also focus on a very, very tightly chemtrails, as they will lose the ability to be quietly, secretly funded. We will reach a point likely in early July where the chemtrails will have to be openly funded. When the shit goes flying everywhere, these anti-chemtrail voices will emerge and be beaten down on social media in such a force that officialdom has to respond. It's going to be so ugly as Trump's government fights this rising level of voice concern that many people will be shocked. There will be people saying Trump betrayed us." Is Cliff right? Is WebBot data picking this up correctly?
So basically, if I understand correctly, that they have to show who's funding.
Well, yeah, they've been quietly funding it, we know, but I think basically what he's saying here is that the powers that be have lost their money, so now they have to go to openly asking for funds to continue their chemtrailing. So,
You want to see if he's right about that?
yeah, just the whole thing. I think it's a way of forcing people to start paying attention to chemtrails. This is what it sounds like and it looks like to me personally, but let's see what the cards say.
Star card is the first card. That's a hope and harmony card. That's a positive card. She's out on
But we
the.
kind of need all this to come out. So even though it might be a shit.
That's what they secretly need to happen.
Yeah.
That's secret, doing a lot of things secret, and that's happening, like making something happen. Coming to a head, I guess. Coming to graduation. Celebration. So yeah, it looks like, and that's gonna give that a lot of that energy to everybody, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it kind of almost goes with his other thing that Trump could stop or whatever. So okay.
That's awesome. All right. So we did our quick pull, rapid pull. We were really, really fast.
Well, we went as fast as we could.
Yeah, we went as fast as we could. Sometimes we get caught up because sometimes we have to elaborate on interesting things.
Some things need a little deeper dive, don't they?
Deeper dive, exactly. So excellent. Yeah, and that's what we would like to do. We'd like to invite you all to use your magnifying glass and double check things. Look at things from close up, really close for yourself. Vet it out. Just don't believe everything that you hear. Just believe everything that you see. Ask questions. I mean, you could believe, but you don't have to doubt it. But just ask questions. Be curious about it. Be open. Yeah. All right, excellent. So that was me and my sister Lynn here. We're giving you a rapid pull today. We're going to say shout out again to Kaila, and she's enjoying her vacation. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, to listening, and looking at all of our videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're almost at 300 subscribers. So if you know other people that are interested in these types of subjects that we do, send them a link. Send them any one of your favorite videos that we've done. And send it to them so they can tell them to click, hype us up a little bit. All right. Thank you all for watching again, liking, and sharing, subscribing. And Lynn is going to tell you where we can be seen, found, and heard.
We are on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, and we have a Facebook community if you'd like to join us there. And please be aware of scammers. We will not contact you first. And we thank you again for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to leave us a comment if there's anything you want us to pull cards on for questions, and help us with the algorithms to get us out there. And thank you all so much. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.